Before we start this week's video, we're gonna give you a tour around the barn of this place. And this is pretty special because this is a 19th century barn. You're gonna see tools that are not used anymore today. We got this wagon over here. This was used to pull straw from the fields. And it would be probably behind horses. Pretty cool. We got the family car on this side. Don't know the brand. Let me look. Lanrio.
It's on the front.
Yeah, is it Lancia?
It's Lancia.
Lancia, oh wow. This was a place of really wealthy people. They had an industrial farm, one of the biggest in Italy. This is one of the many buildings that are around this place. Now we're gonna check out what they had left in the barns. Old school bicycle. Some plows and machinery over there. But I like this one over here, Jody. This tub was used to make wine. It was filled up with grapes to the brim. Then 2 or 3 people would be in here smashing the grapes with their feet, and then it would make amazing handmade wine. Feet-made wine. Look at all the bottles over here. They probably also sold wine here. They had cows, they had grains, they had vegetables, they had probably also wine. And this is what I love. A latch like this, and then you can open it and go into the past. Walk into the past, my brother. Nobody has been in this place for a very long time.
I think they even had cows.
Wow, look at the cow milking machine, you're right. No way. This would be placed in the uterus of the cow. These are old school things. All the bottles here for the wines. These baskets were, I think, used to go to the field and pick vegetables or grapes or something like it. Gonna quick have a look upstairs. This barn. Gotta be a little bit careful because a lot of buildings around this place have collapsed. Wow, and here upstairs they stored all the wine jugs. That's amazing. Also got some sort of an animal cage over here. Probably for chickens, some other animals. And right now we're gonna check out the house. I'm so excited for it. Let's go. Hey there, welcome back to the channel. I'm Leslie, behind the cameras of brother Jody, and we are still on the Italy road trip. We have an awesome place for you guys here today. In Italy, we are standing in a huge villa that used to be of a farming family named Carmelina. And we're gonna take you on a tour around the place and show you all the things that they left behind their whole lives in this place. So let's go. We're standing here right now in the kitchen. First off, I want to show off this wall. And we can see the date that they left behind this place. It's March 8th, and I know that the place has been abandoned since 2015. So I think this mercoledì, I think that's Italian for Monday. So that's the last day that I went inside of this place. Here you can see an overview of the area that we're standing at. This is the house. This is the barn. This is one of their barns. They had huge lands around this place. They were industrial farmers, and they even had a chapel up here. But I'm trying to get in there, but I'm not sure we are able to do it. We have this wall clock up here. Let's see the inside. Wow. The weights are gone, so it doesn't work anymore. These people had a lot of children, so they needed a huge kitchen like this one, a big fireplace to make the food in. And as you can see, in Italian mansions, there were always fireplaces like this, but this is a quite big one, so it's pretty nice. Some sort of a grinder. Not sure what it was used for, to make what kind of food. I don't know, maybe somebody in the comment section will know. You have this incredible stove over here, a wood stove to make the food on. Probably the servants did it for them because these were really wealthy people.
You see again this one back.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna put an annotation up there. This we saw in other building as well, and we were discussing about it, but we only see this on these Italian stoves, on the French and Dutch and German stoves that we see like this style. They don't have this part over here. I think this is for spaghetti or to make something like that. All the dishes are left behind. We have the dinner table. But not the whole family could fit on this dinner table. This was only occasionally that this dinner table was used. And there's the dining area, the dining hall, and that we're going to show in a minute. There are hundreds of like 20 to 30 chairs over there. You have the cabinet over here. Everything left behind in it. Salt, oil, glasses are still in here. Wow. Check that out. Underneath here are all the plates, the dishes. Haha. This was the doorbell. Wow. We have a religious symbol above it. These people were of course very religious in the time. These were Italian people. Italians are known to be one of the most religious people on our planet Earth. So yeah, this is the entrance hall. As you can see, this door is just amazing. Wow. I love this door. Such a beautiful style on it. And then we go into the big dining area. This was a huge family and they had a lot of servants actually. We think they had a lot of servants, we're not quite sure, but this was a huge family, so they needed a lot of chairs to sit the children at and to feed them. You can see over here. I'm going to now tell you the story of the people. It's actually quite a sad story. I think they could have prevented it, but I'm not sure. So in 1971, the people got their first tax notice, and this was a quite expensive tax notice. We think it's converted to today's money around 100,000 euros. And over the years, they keep getting these tax notices because they were ignoring it, I think. And in 2015, we believe, or in 2012, there was a letter over there. I'm not going to show the complete letter, but they got another tax notice and then they got a lawsuit. And in 2015, they were forced out of this mansion, had to leave behind everything to the government of Italy. And I'm not quite sure why the government of Italy didn't sell the place or renovated it, but yeah, that these people are forced out of their home. I think it's their own little bit their own fault, but yeah. Taxes are never nice. So let's go further into the room. We can see here in the middle of the room there's like a dining table with this incredible vase on the table. It's a green one. Makes it very cool. This is one of the people that lived inside of this place. This is probably the father, because I saw the grandfather upstairs. This is probably the father. I'm going to show the grandfather in a minute upstairs. But just have a look at the ceiling of this place. It's amazing to see in Italy, every home that we go to, the ceiling is designed with this beautiful artwork, and it's just amazing to see. I'm going to put a little annotation of my most beautiful ceiling that I found in Italy. The room here has so many chairs that just tells me how many people lived in this place. I wanted to see it in the full action and full glory of the time, what the atmosphere would be inside of this place. And now we enter into one of the most incredible rooms of this place. I just love this room. Just have a pan around it first before we go through the stuff, and just appreciate this room because it's insane. This is where they spend their evenings probably, have some drinks after a long day of working on the field and managing the business. Wow. I'm gonna start off here to the side. We have this painting over here from an old Italian town, as you can see. It's quite nice painted. There's no signature on there, so maybe somebody from the family made it. We got this hunting dog over here. You just catch the bird. Oh, then we have the toys of the children. This is a kitten, probably from one of the children of the family. Here they are. Here you can have a look at the beautiful children that these people had. A lovely girl, old school pictures. I love to go through them. You have this boy, you have this one boy, nicely dressed up. I think I've seen him come back a few times. Here they are together. This is the boy and the girl. Wow. Then we have this cabinet. Beautiful designed mirror on top of it. I just love the style of Italian furniture. Then let's look what they stored inside of it here. Oh my gosh. All the dishes are in here. Just to make the table. Even got a little mirror here with this dancing lady, or this old school Victorian lady, as I should say, because she has this robe on, and this robe is really Victorian because there's like an iron skeleton inside of it to hold it like that. Then we have the television. They probably didn't watch that much television, but they had one. It's a German television, a Telefunken, very well-known brand over here in Europe. We have one more of the children toys up here. Little doggy dog, probably hanged in their car some time ago. Look at all these shot glasses here. We have these little glasses for wines and for little liquors and stuff like that. Is this some sort of... This is a magazine of some sort. This is also probably made by the children. Look at this. Oh yes, and then I just told you the story about the taxes. We found this letter, I translated it. It's from the 10th of November 1971. This is from the government. And here they say that they immediately have to pay 20,000 Italian lira to the government. And it's a pretty hefty letter, and there are a few more in here. So that's the start of their tax problems. One last side of the room, this cabinet. It's a little bit smaller than the other one, but it's also have the same style of mirror on top of it. And we have this lady hanging from it. Wow. So, yeah, just appreciate it. And then we are gonna go on to the next floor, and we're quite excited to see the bedrooms. Let's go up there right now. So we went up the staircase over here, and we're now on the second floor of this place. This place is where all the people of this farm actually slept. Upstairs, we believe that the servants slept, but here on this floor, this was from the family. It was a really big Italian family. Like I told you before in different videos, Italian people had a lot of children in that time. Around the 1950s, 1960s was the baby boom in Europe. As you can see, all the closets are left behind with all the clothes of these people that lived here. Having a lot of people in your family was a cheap way to get labor. But on top of that, this was an industrial farm. They had lots of land, lots of animals, so they needed to have some servants and other people working for them as well. Let's check out the clothes in this closet. We got, wow, these are pretty fancy clothes actually. You can see that these people were rich farmers. It's not that common to be a rich farmer over here in Europe. Most farms are just family owned, barely making enough money, but these people were quite rich people. Let's hang it back. You can see this was the women's closet. All her dresses are left behind. Even this pink bathrobe. And then we have these other cabinets and closets. See, these were all from the women. Come over here maybe, Jody. Let's check these out. There's a lot of stuff on the ground. I don't believe this was vandalized or something like that, but this maybe the people left it behind. Like I told you before, they were forced out of their house because of the taxes that they had to pay, and they had to leave the place to the Italian government. I don't know why the Italian government didn't do anything with it. It was a pretty nice place in the day, and they didn't sell it. This picture over here. Ancient girl. Wow. Baby. You can see. This is on one of the beds. Does this look the same actually? You got the beds behind us here. I'm looking if the baby was on the beds. Oh, no, I don't think it's the same. You can see over here, in this room used to sleep 3 people. We have this double bed over here. And I think probably the children slept in this place. Got this stroller over here, quite cute one. Old school hairdryer inside of it. Chairs next to it. And then we got the two people that, the mom and the dad, or the grandma and granddad from the children that slept here. These were the owners, the first owners of the farm in the 1900s. A walking cane next to the bed here. Here we can see coming back the same man, the grand owner of the place. Wow. They even got a small vanity. Oh, how cute is that? I haven't seen one of those before. So for the children, they had a small vanity to make themselves beautiful in the morning. Oh, that's so cute. All their nail clippers and their scissors and everything is left behind here. Wow. And then we had this little small bed here to the side. Lovely to see. Then we go to the bedroom across the other one. Let's see what we can find in there. Go ahead, Shorty. Oh, this is a different style of bedroom. This is a single, a double bedroom. These have been moved together, so they're probably also from the children. I think I saw the master bedroom in another room around here, but we got a lot of religious pieces over here. As you can see, these people were very religious in the time, and that's normal for Italy. We see that quite a lot, and in Belgium as well, actually, where we are from. Wow. Just a normal bedroom, not really that special. Let's see what we have in the cabinets. Oh, it's completely filled. I love to see this. Wow, we have been very lucky on this trip to see all these time capsules. These are also women dresses, so probably not a children's bedroom. Quite interesting. I have another little vanity, or a drawer, just a drawer with a little mirror. These rings. No, these are not gold rings. This is just for sewing and stuff like that. Okay, let's check out the other bedrooms here upstairs. They even had some liquor left behind here in the cabinet. Vino. This is red wine. Oh, well, I'm gonna wash my hands when I go out of here. Look at this. Everything left behind. Wow, I was just looking at this, this wooden toy, and I think this was a toy from the children that lived here. It's like a baby stroller. They put a doll inside of here, but it's completely handmade, as you can see. It's quite a nice thing. I'm gonna put it back nicely over here. And then we go into one of the most interesting bedrooms of this place. I hear you asking, why is that? Because you have 4 beds in this one single room. Even though they had such a big mansion, that's actually one of the biggest mansions that I've ever explored, they had still 4 children in one room. That gives you a perspective of how many children they had. Oh wow. These are the 2 people that we just saw on a picture, and in this picture they are getting married. Beautiful. Oh. This picture looks like they had a sick child. Mo yesterday said that it was probably tuberculosis, but I'm not quite sure about that. Take a look around the bedroom here. Watch out a little bit because I see that the floor is cracking up a little bit there. Do we have the stove here in the corner? They didn't have central heating, of course, so they needed a stove to heat themselves in the winter. Got a beautiful picture of this girl over here. She's probably one of the children of the farm.
The style of the bed is so insane.
Yeah, I like it very much. Wow. Look at this cabinet first here, or this vanity. We have a lot of different pictures over here, and this probably represents the family that lived here in this place. Carmelina. These are little quotes. Oh no, these are death notes. Oh my gosh. This is the death note of the grandfather of this place. He died in 1950. It's crazy. My gosh. And then we have this bed over here. And we saw the same one. I'm going to put a little annotation up there in a different building here in Italy, so you can check out that one as well. These are completely the same beds, so they were for sale maybe. And yeah,
Even the positioning.
even the positioning, yeah, two next to each other. We saw in a different place here in Italy. We have this picture of the boy over here. We have this old. Oh, I love looking at these old school pictures, and I'm quite sure that you guys do as well. See these two people, probably the man and the woman, walking together with one of their children, maybe in Milano, because it looks like Milano. Wow, a lot of medicines over here. To finish off this room, I want to look at this dress on the cabinet over here. Beautiful dress, maybe for a wedding or something like it. This closet is completely filled with black dresses. When you go to a funeral or somebody dies in Italy, I think the woman, if the man of the wife dies, she has to wear black clothes for a whole year. Yeah, and these are probably the clothes that they wear to funerals. Because this looks really dark. This is not something that you would wear on a daily basis in Italy. You can see these black dresses. They are for funerals. Wow. Can't believe I'm holding this. Oh, this makes you quite sad actually. Damn, I need to hold my tears. Let's go to the top floor, guys. Because over there, there's some amazing finds. Yes, we're now in the attic of the place, and this is where we always find the most interesting time capsule-like furnishments. Like I told you, the place has been abandoned since October 2015, but you can see the decay has started before these people even moved out. They probably had so many debt and were in such a debt that they couldn't repair this place anymore. This used to be one of the bedrooms, probably from the servants, but I also believe that they might have even had more children than I think they had like 10 to 15 children inside of this place. I'm not gonna go inside of this room, but just take it in. It's a really special room. And then we come into the main attic of the place. This is so old school here. Let's check out the things that are inside of this place. You have the boots to go into the farm. Not been used in a very long time. You have this sink, used to be a sink. Look at this stroller. This is such a beautiful stroller. It's actually not a stroller, it's like a seat for a child. So the child can sit in here. Even had straps to strap him up inside of the seat, like that. Then you could just take him on a walk. Wow, you could always look at the child. Here we have another wine bottle. You see this so much in Italy. What's that machine over here? This looks also quite interesting. It's completely rusted, but I don't know what it was used for. Maybe to make stamps or something like that. Wow. I was looking at the ceiling over here, and on some beams they're hanging these. I think these are slats for the children, but I'm not 100% sure. Look like slats, but not 100% sure. Oh, check out these sacks. So cool. I can wander around this place for hours at a time. Oh, the shoe rack. Hundreds and hundreds of shoes. There were a lot of children in this place, as you can tell. All these shoes that have been left behind. These were the neat shoes, maybe to go to funerals and weddings, and you can see old school shoes. Wow. We have this handmade broom over here. Just took a stick, some twines from the woods, and just made the stick to brush the floor. This is the last room here upstairs. And this is, to my opinion, the most beautiful room upstairs here. As you can see, all the paintings and pictures left behind. We got this incredible stroller here standing in the middle. I'm gonna put another annotation in the video right now. We found a stroller like this exactly in France, and this one is quite similar to it. So maybe from the same maker. Oh, and this bed, this baby bed over here. Whoa. Can't believe this place. Okay, hope you enjoyed this beautiful place. It was so incredible to walk through here, all the ancient things and the history from the family that lived here. As we can see, they probably lived 15 to 20 children inside of this place. Maybe also servants, I'm not 100% sure. Make your own story about it. Tell me in the description below, in the comment section below. With that all said, guys, I want to thank you very much for watching this week's video. Please like, subscribe and comment. Hit the little bell notification button. There you can get a new video from Italy series and other series around Europe every single Saturday. And there's also a little link in the description for Patreon. There you can support our channel and our pursuit to document all the places around the world. With that all said, guys, thank you very much. Jordi does as well. We see you next week. Bye bye. Love you.